Good morning. How's everybody doing today? I'm Karen Yankovich, and this is Link Up Your Marketing, and it is Monday, December 21st, 2020. And we are doing these live Monday through Friday. For now, we'll see how long I do them for. I kind of like doing them. We're live in our Facebook group, which you can check out at linkedinforwomencommunity.com. We are live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Periscope for now, as long as Periscope exists, unless we can somehow get to Twitter. But I love Twitter, so I love sending these there. So that's what we're here today. And what I want to talk about today is a topic that, for me, it ties everything together, right? Like, that I teach LinkedIn marketing. I focus primarily on supporting women on LinkedIn. And I do that because I think that women don't realize how powerful LinkedIn can be for them. It's seen as very corporate. It's seen as, it's just kind of seen as something that is really left-brained and it's not really seen as the place where, if you have a heart-centered business or relationship marketing, you don't look at LinkedIn for that. But honestly, that is exactly where LinkedIn shines, right? It's exactly where LinkedIn shines, is the relationships. So what I wanted to touch base on today is, and I talked about this here before, I saw a statistic month or two ago about the gender wage gap. And it was in 2019, like a year ago, the gender wage gap was $545 billion between men and women for the same jobs. Like, for the same jobs, not because women tend to take lower paying jobs than men generally. I mean, I'm talking about things like maybe you want to stay home with your kids, so you decide you're just going to work at, a retail store for a little bit, right? I mean, so there's no judgment on that. I'm talking about apples for the same jobs. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we as women don't shine a light on ourselves as well as men do. And another reason why I love LinkedIn, right? Another reason why I love LinkedIn, because I know that LinkedIn is the place that you can shine a light on your greatness so that you can get the jobs for the same pay as men, so that you can land the big ticket contracts. So that's where this all happens. Okay. That's where this all happens. So, I wanted to come on here. So I would love to hear in the comments if you've heard this, or if you agree with me, or if you feel that you can do a better job of kind of shining. Can you guys believe how much my phone's bing when I'm on these things? You guys, I'm crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you think about this, because here's the thing. And I've said this a lot on these videos. LinkedIn is not the place to sell your pen. It's the place to get a distributor for 10,000 of your pens or 100,000 of your pens, right? It's the place to get the bigger ticket contracts. So why aren't more women using LinkedIn profitably, right? Why aren't women using LinkedIn to really shine a light on the things that they're doing, instead of saying, because I hear this a lot, so I'm not picking on women or men, but the reality is, what I hear a lot is, the guy down the street charges this, so I have to charge that. Like, no, you don't. No, you don't. And it's not about, I don't want you to charge more than everyone else. I want you to charge enough so that you can deliver more than everyone else, so that people get better results with you than everyone else, right? If you're at a job, right? Like, if you're looking for a paycheck job and you are, let's say whatever the salary is on the job, if it's not enough to support you abundantly, then you're not going to be able to do the job you want to be able to do. You're going to be working at Macy's at night, right? So I want you to be able to go for the opportunities where the biggest money is, so that we can compete with men on a level playing field. Okay. And it is my passion to help you do that. And that is, I've been telling you a little bit lately about my She's Linked Up Accelerator program. And you can check that out at sheslinkedup.com. It's a 12-week program where we deliver the content in the first 6 weeks, because I know about you, but I don't have 12 weeks to learn something. But we hang around for the next 6 weeks to help you, because the very first thing we do is you and I get on the phone and we brainstorm what that big contract win is for you. Is it a new job at $50,000 more than you've ever made before? Is it a $20,000 coaching package, $100,000 coaching package? Is it you want to get more corporate contracts in 2021, right? Maybe the corporate contracts are worth $100,000 a piece, right? Because they have budgets. Here's the thing that we've learned from 2020. I think well, one of the things that I've learned is that people they're not willing to take the time anymore. They want fast results. Nobody wants your year-long coaching program, right? Unless you're providing the fast results up front, and people will pay for fast results. So those are the kinds of things that men do well. Men deliver big, fat, six-figure contracts really well. Women are not as good at that. Not all women. And I can tell you that I have to have a little poking on that as well sometimes, right? It's not something that comes naturally to me because, often depending on if you're right brain or left brain, right? If and I kind of in the middle, but us, when we're thinking in our right brains, we're thinking with our hearts. That's the place where I want you to stay when you're making when you're designing and developing these big ticket offers, because you can be having high 5 and 6 figure months in 2021. You can. And LinkedIn is the place for you to do that, because that's where the people are that have the money, right? So I feel like I'm rambling a little bit here, but it's just something that I'm so passionate about that I wanted to jump in and talk about here today. I am always here to help you with this. If you want to learn more about our She's Linked Up Accelerator program, we are accepting new students for January. Just go to KarenYankovich.com/call and book a call with us. At this point, the time is now to book the call, because we have added so much to this program in 2020 that the price is going up in 2021. I am putting my money where my mouth is. We've been delivering the value and delivering the value and delivering the value, exactly what I'm telling you to do, so that we can deliver way more than anybody else that teaches LinkedIn programs. But our investment has to go up accordingly, and that's happening in January. So if you want to know more about it now, and you want to know about how to really work LinkedIn to get those high 5, 6-figure months in 2021, then book some time. KarenYankovich.com/call, get you to our calendar. I'd love to see you on the call. I'd love to see you on our calendar because, listen, we'll chat. We'll see if it's a fit. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, right? Either way, you're going to get massive value from that call, and you'll get some clarity around whether or not LinkedIn is a good place for you to be in 2021. And then we'll talk about whether or not it's a fit for us to support you with that. If it's yes, I'd be so excited. If not, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here with my podcast and these videos and all this other stuff. All right. So that's my wish for you today. KarenYankovich.com/call. I know it's a busy time of year, but I also know, where are we going, right? So many of us are sitting home, that I'm not telling myself the story that it's a busy time of year. I believe, and I know because I'm getting these calls, that people are, Sharon, so good to see you. I know because I'm getting these calls that people are spending the rest of this year differently than they've spent it before. If you can take some time off and do some great stuff, then you absolutely should. But if you're looking to spend some time in the next couple weeks to kind of think about what you can change for 2021, then let's chat. KarenYankovich.com/call gets you to that calendar. All right. I will see you guys all again tomorrow, and have a great week. Take care.